Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Tales of Vesperia with Chaos Counseling. Yes, I'm doing it a day later than I normally would, but A, had a bit of an emergency yesterday, so I didn't have time to stream it. And since I'm just trying to do edgelord stuff when Abby's available, I've already done an edgelord stream this weekend, so hey, we still got the 2 streams for me. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, what happened last time is, Yuri's secret was blown wide open, and it was revealed Judith was the dragon rider, and we are now drifting at the moment as we're trying to fix the ship, and everyone is going through their emo phase.
I was okay with taking out bad people on my own. I couldn't tell the others. Not before with Estelle, and not now. I gotta face up to the choices I've made. It's been weighing on Carol, too.
Yeah, that's a great sentiment, Yuri, but, I would largely argue you don't do that, but anyway, let's actually play. Yeah, but for all I know, the chef is in there or something. There's always a reason to go into every room in a JRPG. Don't deny this of me.
Ah, there you are, boy.
You sure have your own way of doing things, old man. Then again, I guess it's your only redeeming quality.
Oh yeah, and Bellius died last time as well.
Hey, way to hurt a man's
Because
feelings.
of
I've got a
the
ton of redeeming
fuckhole
qualities.
hunting blades, and technically Estelle. It is, like, I'm not actually blaming Estelle for what happened because she didn't know, but I do think it is important to point out that, yes, technically speaking, Estelle is partially at fault for the death of Bellius. Sorry, I'm just bringing that up for later. Not that I actually blame Estelle for what happened, but anyway.
That's one list you can just keep to yourself.
I have to tell you, I was so surprised to find out that Bellius was that beast. Sorry, I mean Antilocheia, was it?
Yeah, but it seems like the story about her engineering the Great War was a lie.
Probably just an excuse the Empire made up for them to invade Nordopolica.
Maybe, yeah. So is that the Don's grandson? How'd he end up here anyway?
This idiot got fed false information by Leviathan's Claw and acted without thinking.
I heard that an ally of the Dons had been captured by a monster, and I thought I'd come to save him. And then, I heard that the monster possessed Apatheia, so...
They said that Bellius had been captured?
Apparently that's what Leviathan's Claw said. So they went down there with the hunting blades to kill the monster.
And that monster was actually Bellius. So even though you got the Apatheia, the ally you were supposed to save ended up dying.
Yeah. You need to learn to take things slower. Check your information before you rush out all ready for battle.
You know, it's painful how... One of the big complaints I had with this game when I first played it is I found a few things to be too unrealistic, but I think I was still like 18 or 19 when I played this, and still had very little world experience. Honestly, like, don't get me wrong, I'm still titling this series my least favorite game of all time because I have shit-talked this game so much that we joke that it's my ex-wife, but just full disclosure, I'm already kind of been brought around to it a little bit, simply because it's like, geez, with everything going on in, Washington right now, I can't actually say that I find this game too unrealistic anymore,
Damn it! What the hell do you know?
Things like this happen, I guess. Having the Don for a grandfather puts a lot of pressure on the boy.
Anyone with a grandfather like that would be expected to work their butt off, yeah.
Everyone expects too much of him. So he works hard not to let anyone down. And then things like this happen.
Palestrale's not going to be too happy about this, even if he didn't have any choice but to fight. I doubt they'll take that for an excuse.
That Nats guy should forgive us, I think.
That would be nice, but Nats isn't the Duce. It's the others in the guild we have to worry about.
I mean, that's true, because, I think this is technically true with any form of governing body, is yeah, there's technically one person in charge, but if the people don't go for it, they don't go for it, you know?
Well, I don't know how to get out of this mess. For now, I'm going to take him to see the Don. Take the ship to Dongrest as soon as it's working again, would you?
Gotcha.
I actually do know how to get out of this, but... an eye for an eye. It's a matter between guilds, after all.
Like I said, a big part of the reason why I do hate this game is I feel Yuri is a hypocritical prick. And I still do, but I also admit, I kind of understand. Again, like I said, with everything going on in Washington, I can't fully just... Anyway.
Sorry for dragging you around, Repeat. Right, and there's nothing else to be sorry about after all these years. Okay, so what should we start with? Before anything else, we'll need to have the ship moving.
I wonder if because again, I'm aware of the anime prequel to this, but I have never seen it. I wonder if that covers how Repeat and Yuri got to know each other, you know? Well, probably not.
Does it look like it'll be okay?
Oh, well, it's pretty bad.
Jeez, this isn't usable at all.
Damn it. I can't believe that Judith was... Why was she with us in the first place? That dragon, Baul, right? It attacked us back in Heliord, didn't it?
You've got a good memory.
That's not the sort of thing I easily forget.
I mean, that's
Do
fair.
you think they were going after Estelle back then? Yes, she knew. She knew about Estelle. You didn't already know that she was that dragon freak, did you?
Yeah.
Damn it, I can't believe you!
We all have our reasons for what we've done. You and Judy both.
You mean...
And me too, of course.
You mean Rago and Cumor? Huh. I don't care much about what happened to them. What you did may have been a crime, but if you ask me, though the severity of the crime may differ, there's no such thing as someone suspected without cause.
Are you saying the same goes for you?
Who knows? I mean, even that woman was...
Judy was a loyal member of our party. That's how it looked to me, at least.
Yeah, that's true, but if she had just shared what she knew about the Child of the Full Moon, and about the Entelekea, Estelle's problems might already have been solved by now.
It depends, doesn't it? Pharaoh told her she was poison after all.
You know, it's possible she knew where Pharaoh was from the very beginning.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, maybe so.
Either way, I'll never forgive her for breaking that Blastia.
Well then, if Judy comes back, you can feel free to beat her up.
She's not coming back.
I couldn't say. How's the ship heading?
Apparently we're being pushed north by the current.
I see. Sorry for making you come all the way out here with us.
Don't worry about it. This was my plan from the beginning anyway.
Well, I'm happy that we've got someone who knows how to pilot a ship, but you've got to go treasure hunting to get your memory back, right?
That's okay. I'm just gonna take it easy. Life's longer than a bright red eel's ear or a slimy eel's body.
Well, that's better than living life fast and recklessly.
Besides, it ain't bad being here with you, Yurt.
I'm glad to hear that.
When I think about that, I start feeling like maybe my past doesn't really matter.
But that doesn't mean you're gonna quit searching for your memories, does it?
I'd like to know more about my grandfather, so I can figure out what I'm going to do in the future, and how I should think about the name Ifri.
I see. Then I guess you can't stay with us forever, huh?
But I've realized that there are many more good things when I'm with others than when I'm by myself. So, when my memory returns, I'd like to travel with all of you again.
Yeah, if we get the chance, that might not be a bad idea.
When that time comes, maybe Judy can also.
I don't know. Judy has her own reasons for not being able to be with us. I hope your reasons haven't changed by then, though.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, again, I do like that they're saying everyone does have their own reasons for doing things and whatnot, but it does ring a little less true coming from Yuri, considering he, out of everyone in the group, has committed the most heinous acts. Again, I really want to emphasize, I do feel what he did was the right thing to do in this situation and in this story, but that's also still me justifying, saying it's like, no, murder was justified in this case, and that's a slippery slope, if you know what I mean. Oh shit. Please tell me I can still talk to Carol.
Can you see anything?
I don't see anything at all. After what happened to Bellius, and with Judith breaking our Blastia and running away, I just don't know what to think anymore.
Oh yeah?
And then you went and cut your arm like that.
That was painful.
It's not funny.
But you healed me.
I couldn't just ignore you, could I? I can't just ignore someone who's injured in front of me.
So what are you all rattled about? Don't you remember? Bellius said to take good care of your kind nature.
My power is the reason that the Entelekea hate me, isn't it?
What's with you being able to use magic without Blastia?
Even if I make an effort not to use my power on the Entelekea, to them, I'll still be evil. That's why Pharaoh was trying to kill me.
But Bellius said you should try to meet Pharaoh, didn't she?
Yeah, in order to discover my destiny. But I wonder, is that really right? No, that can't be. I'm the one who'll decide my destiny.
Now you've got the idea.
Okay, cool.
Oh, Yuri.
What's the matter? You look more serious than usual.
Yeah, he's going through an
I
arc,
was just
dude.
thinking about
Don't
how
ruin
hard
it.
is to put a guild together. I thought things might go okay since I was with you guys, but
Yeah, it's super hard because Yuri kind of sucks.
Have you lost faith in your ability to lead the guild?
no, not at all. I'm working as hard as I can.
All right, then I'll borrow from your attitude and do the best I can too.
Hey, Yuri, can I ask you something?
Yeah?
Is it true that you killed Rago and Cumor?
Well, technically, Cumor got him, was a clumsy asshole. But by the same token, he was only in that situation because Yuri was chasing him, so... Yes.
It's true.
How could you keep that from me?
I kept meaning to tell you.
Bullshit. You were gonna keep that secret as long as you
I'm
could.
sorry.
Even though I think it's bad. You don't regret killing them, do you?
Yeah, I don't.
I just don't know. Flynn and Estelle were trying to bring them to justice, too. Did you really have to kill them?
I think there are some things that you have to do, even if they're a crime.
Again, in this day and age, I kind of don't view this as objectively a bullshit, standpoint anymore, but I feel at the very least the phrasing of that message needs work.
Someone has to do them, even if it means taking the blame.
And I mean, again, if the game really stuck with the theme of Yuri decided, you know what, I'll basically be a martyr in a sense, doing all this terrible stuff to help Flynn rise through the ranks, and then at the end of the game, he gets arrested or whatnot, but he's like, you know what, I'm satisfied with how my life went because I still made things better. This could still work, but as I've stated, that's not really the direction the game is going in, because it kind of pivots away from this, which is really not what the game should have done.
Maybe so, but even still.
I just did what had to be done. You shouldn't force yourself to try to accept what I did.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've talked to everybody. Yep. Yeah, let's leave Rita to do all the work so we can just, time jump to when we can actually do stuff.
Well, I finished
just making adjustments to the Blastia.
To Lucale.
I've checked all the other parts too. Everything's ready.
That's great. We'll be able to use the boat again.
If you don't mind, I'd like to bring Harry back to Dongris first.
We need to head to Dongris too.
Right. We've got to deliver Bellius' Apatheia.
Why don't you let old Raven take care of that for you? What do you say?
We couldn't ask that of you.
Oh, that hurts. Still can't trust me after all we've been through, huh?
I think it has less to do with that, Raven, and more to do with we kind of feel Estelle was only in that city because Brave Vesperia brought her, so they're kind of responsible for delivering Bellius's remains to their friend.
It wasn't a formal request, but I feel we should honor Bellius' dying wish.
I can agree with
It
that.
would be unjust if we didn't deliver it.
Yeah. Besides, we're also at fault for Bellius ending up like she did.
Yeah,
We've got to
that's
own
correct.
up to what we've done.
Mhm.
The Don also might know why everyone wants these Apatheias so badly.
He was trying to get his hands on one too, don't forget.
If we can learn more about the Apatheia, we might find out why Flynn's been using such extreme measures.
Well then, I'll make sure to set things up with the Don for you.
Really?
A wiser man than I once said, even chance acquaintances are decreed by destiny. If it's meant to be, I don't mind putting in the effort for Brave Vesperia.
I'm going to meet with the Don, too.
You too, Rita?
A lot has happened, and I get the feeling it's all connected to this Apatheia somehow. So...
It was the Don that told us to go find the Apatheia in the first place. He just might have something up his sleeve.
So Rita, you're with us as far as Dongrist?
I'm going to Dongress too.
Because going with us is profitable? Well, as long as you're piloting the ship. This works out well for us, too.
It's not just that. I'm going because it sounds like there might be clues about my memory in Dongrest. Didn't you say that the Dawn in Dongrest was a friend of Ifried's?
Oh yeah, I was talking about how Ifried and the Don worked together when they fought the Empire.
Then the Dawn might be able to give me some clues about my memory.
Well, if that's the case, then let's travel together.
Jeez, that old geezer sure is popular. I hope he doesn't get so busy that he faints.
That only leaves Estelle.
I think she needs some time alone.
I agree.
I wonder when we'll see Judith again. Hey, once we've delivered the Apatheia, let's go see if we can find her.
I think that's a valid course of action.
That's not a bad idea. Besides, she broke the guild laws. And you know we can't just let that slide.
Yeah, but so did you, Yuri.
Right. At least not without hearing her reason.
But first up is Dongrist.
There'll be a stretch of beach along the southern edge of Tolbikia where we can lay anchor. I'd wager that'd put us as close to Dongrist as we could hope.
Okay, sounds like we've got our destination.
Okay, where are we? Sorry, I just kind of feel like filling in the map a little bit real quick. Okay, you're not gonna let me freely explore, are you? See, I'm trying to remember. I think this is... No, actually, that might be Dongrist right there, actually. So there's the connecting... Or is that Heliord? Okay, actually, yeah, that's... I think that's Heliord on the right, and... That's... Okay, how am I... I'm like 90% sure this is the beach he's talking about. Okay, that's weird. Whatever. I'm off. That's okay. I'm getting mugged. We're getting mugged. All right, this is fine. This is fine. Don't just scoff like that. Oh.
That last battle was sure fast. I wish all battles were that easy.
Easy? I don't know. I didn't feel much of anything. I wanted a little more action, you know?
Oh, you're a fan of getting beaten to a pulp while struggling to beat some crazed giant monster?
Don't put it like that, old man. It's not struggling. It's fun. So much fun. The best part about a battle is its raw challenge.
It's raw challenge, huh?
To each
I
their
kinda like
own.
the way that sounds.
Sorry, but I'd prefer to avoid the hard-fought battles. They're rough on these old bones.
That makes it even more fun.
How's that?
That's for you to find out, old man.
I would argue it's kind of your responsibility to sell them on the concept, Yuri, but I digress.
Oh, man. All right, let's go.
You know, I should check everyone's equipment, because
That's what happens when I get
I don't think I've really looked at anyone's stuff since the fight with Bellius. She's got a lot to work to get.
I'm gonna take this one with me and pay the Don a visit. These things usually take a while, so why not hang tight at the inn? I'll come over when I can.
Wait, can I come with you?
This is union business. Not sure you'll have much to talk about.
Actually, there's something else I wanted to ask.
Can it wait till you bring the Apathea with everybody else?
I'd rather ask it on my own.
If it's not too complicated, go and give it a try.
I can't make any promises, just so you know.
Thanks! I'll be right back, guys!
Carol's growing up so fast.
Do you think we could ask about the Apathea as well?
That qualifies as complicated.
You've got that right. Hey, wait up! Where do you think you're going?
I've been to this city before, I think.
That again?
Well, this city does have a history with Ifrid. It wouldn't have been strange for your grandfather to have come here.
That's true. I'm going to go ask around a bit.
Be careful that you don't end up like you did in Nordopolica or Mantake.
I know.
I
We'll
mean,
be at the end.
so far this this place is nowhere near as corrupt as some of words. English, know them, do I?
Let's
Yes,
be
know them,
good
I do.
kids and wait for Uncle Raven at the inn. The town's quiet now, but it could get ugly quick.
Yep.
Yeah, well, we've seen our fair share of ugliness.
Yeah, have
Not
you
like
looked in
this
the
we
mirror
haven't.
lately?
Do you think Palestralia is just gonna take Bellius' death lying down?
I don't
The
know, they're
Don's
probably going to take
grandson is wrapped
Bellius'
up in this
death
too.
after, you
I
know,
guess
sitting
they
down
can't
and
just
having a
let
nice
things
stiff
slide.
coffee.
The guilds sure make a big deal about their rules and settling their scores.
Exactly.
What a pain. I don't get it at all.
We're kind of caught up in this ourselves, you know. Just be ready if things go bad.
I know.
I don't think I've had a chance to refill since that boss fight. Yeah. I clearly didn't burn through as many as again, I think turning down the difficulty is definitely a factor there. Well, that and also figuring out how to how to get Raven and Carol to stop using them willy-nilly.
Estelle and I will be resting in the inn.
have to...
We're going to get some rest. What about you, Yuri?
Yeah, I could use some time off my feet too.
Yuri, please wake up.
Huh? Oh, I was really zonked out, huh?
Good morning, sleepyhead. Though it's more good afternoon now, ain't it?
Oh, hey, old man. You're back. What about Carol?
Haven't seen him since I left the Union. I reckon he's still there.
I hope he's okay.
Well, since the old man's back, does that mean everything's settled with the Union?
Oh, definitely not, but...
Did you see the Don?
Well, about that. As soon as the Don heard what happened with Harry and Nordopolica, he left the Union.
By himself? That's not like him. Where did he go?
Well, and this is just my intuition, mind you, I think he's headed for Leviathan's Claw's compound, the Manor of the Wicked.
What?
But Jaeger is the head of Leviathan's Claw. That's so dangerous.
Well, I don't think Jaeger'd try anything against the Don. If they went up against the Union, they could lose all of their business for one.
So why did the Don go out there?
So, anyway, I'm sorry, but the Don's left the city.
Well then, should we go to Leviathan's Claw's compound?
You believe the old man's intuition?
If the Don's going up against Leviathan's Claw, we can't very well sit around and twiddle our thumbs. There's no guarantee the scum won't try to attack him.
Well, all right then. I'm not really one for waiting anyway.
Patty still isn't back, huh? Then I guess we have no choice. We'll have to leave her behind. Estelle, will you wait here?
I'm going with you.
Estelle, don't overdo it. Are you sure you're up to this?
Yes, I'm absolutely fine.
Estelle.
So, you all know where the Manor of the Wicked is?
I figured you knew, old man. Aren't you coming with us?
Well, yeah, I guess I am.
Well then, it's decided. We'll just go pick up Carol and... What the...
It sounded from the direction of the bridge.
Uh-oh.
Let's go and see.
We didn't reunite with everyone. Patty and Carol still aren't in the party. Don't act like Carol... Well, I don't care one way or the other about Patty, but don't act like, you know, Carol's not part of the group.
What's with all these people here?
Riot, riot.
Carol's over there.
The Don protected this city from the Empire. He protected our honor. Even if we're the only ones helping, we owe it to the Don to protect the city.
Hold your horses. Settle down, all of you. What's all this commotion?
We've heard that a group from Palestrale has been spotted near Heliord.
Their leader got killed thanks to a mistake of one of our own. It's only natural they'd want to talk about the incident.
Once they learn the Don's left town, things could get ugly. We must defend the city from them until Dawn return.
You fools. If y'all weren't so eager to fight, the Don wouldn't have had to leave in the first place. Soon as they learn there's fighting between guilds, don't you think the Knights are bound to stick their noses in our business again?
Dawnrest is independent from the Empire. The Imperial Knights are in no place to tell us what to do.
Yeah, but A, they don't care. And B, if you're not showing a united front, there's very little to stop them from doing it anyway.
The Friendship Treaty still ain't finalized yet, you know.
Yuri! Everyone! What do we do? This is gonna become a war between guilds if we don't do something. If only the Dawn were here.
They say that the Don may have gone to the Leviathan's Claw compound, the Manor of the Wicked.
What? Really?
Well, probably so.
We were about to see if we could go there. Want to come with us?
But there's a chance that the Dawn's not there, right?
Yeah, it was just the old man's intuition after all.
If he's not there, war could break out while we're out looking for him. Yuri, what should we do? What would be best?
Well, we should be able to handle the Manor of the Wicked ourselves. You go ahead and do what you think you should do.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna go and talk to everyone.
Do you think this is the right choice?
We don't have much choice. We can't follow the Dawn and guard the city at the same time.
I hope that we find the Dawn at the Manor of the Wicked.
We're his backup. If Jaeger's the one Dawn's up against, he'll need all the help he can get.
Hey, even know where you're going? It's straight to the west of here. Hey, wait for me!
I'm actually surprised Raven didn't choose to stay, now that I think about it. But I also think this is a great character moment for Carol, that he is choosing to stay back and try to
If the Don really did
keep
go
things...
meet with Jaeger, what could the reason have been? And why would he go alone?
It's not to deepen the ties of their friendship, that's for sure. It was probably because he didn't want his subordinates to get wrapped up in the mess.
Well, that's just one more example of how much the guilds love doing things the hard way. Upholding every rule, settling every score. Is it all really that important?
Hey, if we're going after the Don, now's the time. We can have special.
And again,
sharing
that is
time
kind of
later.
another interesting commentary. Again, they're like, oh, you often get, you know, in stories like this, talking about how, like, politicians in, like, empires or whatever never get anything done because they're all caught up in bureaucracy or anything like that.
Where are you going?
We're going to meet the Don.
I'm going too.
Are you done with what you were doing?
My results weren't that good, so I'm going to meet the Dawn like I first
I'm warning you though, our destination is the Leviathan's Claw hideout.
Huh? I really don't get how things turned out that way. That's exactly my kind of place.
Then follow me.
Hey, hold on.
What is it, old man?
You do realize what going to the enemy's compound means, right?
Yes.
What it mean?
We're going to be on their turf, playing by their rules. If we get there and we're not ready to roll, they could give us a mighty beatdown and it'd be lights out for us.
So, you're asking if we're totally prepared to go?
Yes,
Ready
we
to
are.
roll, old man.
You sure?
You're worrying more than usual. We're ready.
Yeah? Well then, let's go.
Shoot. Okay, and what was I saying before that happened? Here we go.
What sort of fellow is this Dawn?
He's an old man that's just larger than life.
In that case, I'm sure meeting him will provide a clue to the riddle of Ifree. Dawn Whitehorse.
Huh?
Did you say his last name was Whitehorse?
Oh, well, you just said it yourself, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely at the point of the game where we get some of Carol's best moments. I can say that for sure. Then again, I'm just of the opinion, like I have said this a few times. When I first played this game, I hated Carol. Like, he was my least favorite character in the game. But when I replayed it with Abby, and like I said, we never finished this game when we played through it together because Abby got sick of it as well. I did kind of come around and realize that, no, Carol has the most complete character arc in this game.
Shouldn't you be using this a little more? I'm guessing this is the manor of the wicked.
It's so heavily guarded.
We should wait and see what the situation is like first.
Can't get too comfortable, though.
Shh, they're arguing about something.
What part of let us in are you having trouble with?
Like I said, your timing just seems a little too perfect. Don't you have anything to prove who you say you are?
You know what? Actually, we don't. Let us through. The Dawn is here. We don't have time to sit and chat.
So, the old man did come here.
Bingo. This is our chance to listen in.
Didn't you go looking for proof that the hunting blades were after that dragon rider?
I told you. We received word that the Dawn was headed here before we could arrive at Mount Temza.
Remember that. That'll probably be your next destination.
We couldn't very well ignore news like that, could we?
The hunting blades are out to get Judy?
What are you waiting for? You won't be any use to Jaeger if we have to give you a beating.
We'll let you through, but not without an escort. You don't mind, I hope.
Whatever, just let us in.
What luck! Now there's less guards to worry about.
That's one way of looking at it.
Guess we better strike while the iron's hot.
Who the hell are you?
nice, Rapide.
I'd argue he didn't necessarily do anything. Whatever. We'll take care of this. Wow. The difficulty is still turned down, and these guys are hitting hard. By turned down, I mean it's still on normal. Then again, it does kind of make sense that the enemy difficulty is catching up with me a bit, because sure, we started the game at level 45, but because we were a higher level, it does mean the experience that we accumulate doesn't level us up as many times.
So let's make with the getting inside.
Why do you think the hunting blades would be after Judith? If they're looking for Apatheia, maybe they want the dragon she was riding. If he's an Entelikeia, he might become an Apatheia like Belius. I mean, when he dies.
Which means Harry's request wasn't the only reason they wanted to take Belius down. They want those Apatheia something bad.
Judy!
Judy might be in trouble, but we should help the Dawn out first. Especially with those two charming young ladies in there.
Aye! Let's be quick and clean this place up.
Sure. We should be on our way.
On our way, pack up our pack.
I'm just worried about Judith.
So you'll be going to Mount Timza?
But the Dawn...
And we're practicing deciding for ourselves, remember?
Fair.
Let's move.
I'm coming too! She'd be upset if I left the Dawn like this to go looking for her. I can just hear her saying, "My, what did you think you were doing?" Don't worry about that lady. She's tough.
Alright, let's get the old Dawn out of this place. Looks like we found one more thing we can't ignore.
Okay.
I never would have guessed we'd have to chase down the Dawn and then go make Judith talk. It looks like the hunting blades are on the move too.
I want to know how Leviathan's Claw managed to get that information. I'm sure there's something they're after.
Judith.
I know you're worried, but let's just deal with what's right in front of us for now.
Right. Let's look for the Dawn.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't let him trip you up. Din of this modest land. Deliver my enemies unto me. Time to beam.
Wait, what? Wait, what the? Well, how come it's not Azure Storm anymore? What's going on? Oh, it's because... Okay, it, like, actually, like, for real, like, I've learned it. It's not just being altered by the art. I got it.
We have certainly grown stronger.
Actually, I wasn't paying attention. Is it? What's in this? Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to remember. What about... What was it about Dragon Swarm that lets me do those lets me do my burst darts? I don't remember. Arcane... I'm stupid. Arcane art. That's what it was. Altered art. Okay, probably... That probably then means that Azure Storm probably doesn't count. Okay, I definitely want to keep that on then. no, I've been poisoned. Yes, we have commenced with the murder.
Look!
White horse!
That's the Dawn?
Stand back.
Nope.
Didn't you say Leviathan's Claw would never try something like this, old man?
The Dawn's the one that started all this.
What? Then that means the old man.
Just what do you think you're doing here, you damn fools? Bringing young ones to a place like this?
Bravo! I really should thank you for such a heart-rending performance.
What the hell's he talking about?
Get out of the way!
Violence.
Man. Alright, let's go.
You know, I do think these yellow coats definitely don't make them look as assassin-y as their other design, which I think they had black or navy blue coats. But I do also appreciate that even for like the guild uniforms for the enemies, they are doing the tried and tested JRPG thing of, yeah, just recolor an enemy and that magically makes them a new unit, you know? Am I? Oh shoot, am I still on manual? I'm on manual. There we go. That explains a few things. By the way, so for those who don't know, there are 3 types of settings that you can set a character to in combat. Auto, which is just, they're controlled completely by the computer. And yeah, you can even set, everyone to that if you don't actually want to participate in the fight. There is manual, where everything you do has to be input by you. And then there's semi-auto,
Where's the Don?
which is the control style I like, which is you still completely control your character, but once you input an attack input, the game will automatically have your character run into position where their attacks should connect to the enemy that they're locked onto.
He's gone after Jaeger.
Let's go.
Excuse me.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye. Din of this modest land. Annihilate the vulgar before me.
We're done.
I'm still partially... I know she's not saying that, mostly because, A, we can see what she's saying up on the screen. I'm pretty sure that was, like, a new... Yeah, it's something for Rita. But I still like to pretend that she's saying Star, instead of Star Stream or whatever it was, she's saying Star Scream. So it's like, okay, we know which Transformer is, Estelle's favorite. Not that I can blame her.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye. Din of this modest land. Beating over your identity, soul shine. Din of this modest land. Healing circle. You are now unleashed. Meet thy judgment upon the evil before me. That's no good. O blade of noble light, overpower even indestructibly.
That's over.
Yeah, we're just gonna completely loot the place.
Yeah, I guess we'll
Yeah, we came here for a specific purpose, but you know, theft and property damage is fun.
You're pretty tough.
Okay, that noise, like, I'm not 100% sure, but no, it was probably from the crossbows. But it, I don't know why. It just, listening to that, I'm like, I don't know where I was going with that. It's just like, that's just, it just sounded weird to me in context.
That's over.
Oh no, Estelle has green bubbles coming from her brain. That's what happens when you eat Nickelodeon slime.
Prepare to meet your doom.
Yes, Judith, you are allowed to. The orange gels, for the most part, I keep on hand for you and Estelle, so.
Alright, here we go. Yay!
Actually, I do like, in a weird way, some, like, subtle character growth from Rita in this game. Because if you might recall, towards the start of when Rita first started traveling with us, and Estelle... Estelle's the one who kind of had to show her how to lift her hand in the air for a high five. I don't remember if I've already come in here. If I have, my bad. No, I haven't already come in this door. But now it's Rita who's going for the high five because she's enjoying having a good friend now. I also realize I probably should cook another cake to replenish everyone's TP just in general. You know, that's another thing. I think in addition to having like a higher TP consumption rate in this game versus other Tales games, I kind of can't help but feel that the amount of TP you just naturally recover after fight is lower compared to some other games. Or, again, it could just simply be that... just the way that the TP in this, the arts in this game are, they just have a higher TP use, or the characters get a lower TP pool, or something like that. Because I know, you know, if with the right build, of course, with the right items, of course, by the end of Tales of Symphonia, I was going through most fights without, like, outside of, like, really, really long boss fights, without really needing to worry too much about Lloyd, Genus, or Rain running out of TP too much. But that also could have been, at least in...
I'll make this quick.
At least, okay, because I do remember, sort of, in... There were, I mean, I still might get them in this game, but I remember coming across the slowly restores TP item during combat a lot sooner than this, comparatively speaking. Maybe that's all I'm remembering. It's, I mean, pardon my whatever, but it's hard for me to remember right now, if anything. Stop being creepy.
I Wonder what they were thinking, building a big manor out in the middle of nowhere like this.
Probably so that they could grow their weed farm without oversight from the guilds. Other guilds, I should say, because this is a guild's hall.
That's not so bad here, Estelle. Why not take our time and get the full tour?
And rob the place.
Some crooked plots and intrigue while we're here?
Nah, I wasn't thinking about any of that. Being in someone's home is just so relaxing is all.
I can't
Breaking and
believe
entering.
you.
We don't have time for this. We're going on ahead, old man.
No, wait for me!
I was expecting more, because I'm pretty sure this might be Jaeger's office. Alright, that's everything. Let us... Oh. Okay. Alright. This is fine. You can have my lunch money.
Let's just get it over with.
Yeah, it's definitely, that noise is definitely from the crossbows. I don't know, it doesn't sound, I get what the noise is going for, it just doesn't sound like what I would expect a crossbow to sound like. I mean, not that I admit I've never seen a crossbow fired in real life, so I don't know why I'm losing my shit over this, 'cause it's not like I really have the definitive frame of reference on it, if you know what I mean.
Let's go.
Money. I know I've got a lot of money, but still, it's always nice to have more money.
We'll destroy them in no time.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Stream's lagging again. At least it was. Everything seemed to be back to normal now. Hold on, I'm gonna put a headphone in to see if the audio is still coming through okay. Okay, yeah, I think we... Yeah, alright, we might be... Okay, we might be okay. We might have just had a hiccup and things are back to normal, so... I'm gonna... Unless it starts acting up pretty severely again, I'm gonna say I think we're in the clear. Oops. I, like, just got that so fast, and then... Oops. Yeah, I'm still dropping shit. Sorry, hold on. Sorry, having some personal struggles. I think I've got it sorted. Alright, yes, we can fight you excitable little soap monkey.
I'm taking you down.
Thank you for calling the nurse for my broken, distressed spinal cord. Thank you for the save station. It's truly appreciated. Have a cookie. Do I already have... Did I already have one of those? No, this first time I got the ruby wand. There's all... Well, okay, it's because rubies are such a visually striking color. It makes sense why there'd always be a ruby something for the healers to use in Tales games. Because, like, Rain had, like, the ruby staff in Tales of Symphonia. Heck, in the opening cutscene when you see her fighting, that's what she's using. I think I may have mentioned this in my, in the live stream I did for Tales of Symphonia. But because of just the animations they had Rain doing in the opening cutscene, I always just assumed she was going to be, like, a monk character, you know, fighting with, like, a quarterstaff, and, you know, kicking and flipping, even though she's the healer. I guess it does make sense. Again, if this is meant to be a guild hall, meaning people may live here for a good amount of time, but they want to have plenty of living spaces. And yep, the building looks sort of symmetrical, so it would definitely...
That's over.
You know, I'm surprised that they don't, like, so far we've just been fighting the, just Leviathan's Claw's well, then again, they're not exactly, Leviathan's Claw were not exactly known for, like, monster pain, even if they are bad guys or whatnot, so yeah, I guess it makes sense. It would just be fight after fight of guild members, and that's about it. Crimson Axe. Give me the treasure, show me the treasure, show me the treasure, show me the ooh, more limit bottles. That's good, because I kind of blew through a lot of those in one desperate fight, so I've got less of those than I would like. Wait. Yeah, no, that's a repeat weapon. Oh, I crafted one earlier. That's why.
We do battle with all our might.
Moon Prism, bad guy Lolita fetish thing.
I never dreamed you'd try anything this risky.
I finally made up my mind that this mud ball would be a much prettier place without you.
The other Master Guilds surely won't like you ignoring the Union's laws for your personal vendetta.
And I'll face the consequences. But it's daybreak now. Looks like I've underestimated your touch. I'm out of time. If I don't get myself back to Dongrest, those fools gonna start a war with each other.
Oh, I think it's a bit late to prevent that little accident from happening.
A couple of eggs might have to be broken, but I'm prepared to pay a price.
A price? You still got us to deal with, Jaeger.
Well, it looks like the tide's taken a turn. Yeah, indeed. Bye-bye.
No, you're not allowed to leave.
Hey, wait!
Oh no, they
Damn,
all
you
landed on
guys are
broken
regular
glass
vanishing
and
acts.
slit an artery and they all died.
Now what's with all of you? Just how you figured coming down here be the smart thing to do?
Who's that little kid?
I ain't no little kid. I'm Patty.
I'm sorry about that. Patty, huh? Why don't you come over here and show me your face?
Show me the money.
Now, this is a surprise.
Mhm.
Huh?
You're a dead ringer for Eifried. The very spitting image.
Huh? Then it really is true that Patty is Eifried's granddaughter?
Granddaughter? You're his... I never heard nothing about that scoundrel having a granddaughter.
Doesn't necessarily mean that he told you everything.
Huh. So Patty's guess was right on the mark.
As his relative, I bet you must have suffered quite a bit over Eifried's infamous incident.
I've got my own reasons for following Eifried's trail.
I want to kick his butt.
I thought that since you were his friend, Dawn, you might know something.
It'd be an exaggeration to say that we were ever friends. He just did whatever he wanted to do. I never knew where he was or what he was doing, and I ain't got a clue about that now either.
I see. Haven't you met him somewhere recently?
Have I? Can't rightly say.
This is a keepsake left by an ally of yours. We were asked to bring it to you.
Looks like I caused you all some trouble. Of all the... Why'd she have to wind up like this?
Just what is an apatheia, anyway?
Well, you see...
What the? I don't remember this.
Afraid I don't have time to explain it now.
Of
I
course
hate
not.
to cut and run, but I'll leave the rest of these guys to you.
Wait.
We should think about getting out of here too.
I guess it was banging on the door.
Hey, let me try and buy the old man some time.
Raven?
Come on.
Guess we'd better.
Sorry, that sounded more like stomp, like
Hold still. I'll
heavy
make this quick.
stomping rather than banging on the door, you know?
The Don would be crazy to do this alone.
I think it's about time.
I agree.
You don't mean from up here?
Yeah, why not? Sounds like fun. And unfortunately, Yuri broke both of his ankles because he didn't properly brace himself, and the added weight from Estelle caused him to
I
be
got a bad feeling
paralyzed.
about this. We should get back to Dongrist.
Yuri, you're not a Star Wars character. You're not allowed to have a bad feeling about this.
I'm the spitting image of Eifried.
Meaning you look like what he
Picture I had in my
spits
head.
up.
Indeed. I thought he'd be an imposing figure like Dawn.
I'm all muddled. I need to ask Dawn for more details.
Well, yeah, so, but anyway, the reason why there's spitting image of Ifrid, even though he was a tall, dashing pirate, was because Ifrid was actually just two little kids in a trench coat standing on top of each other. So, yeah, I hate to ruin the illusion. Oh dear. Once again, violence.
I feel like an easy win.
Let's just get it over
Me
with.
too, but I don't think we're gonna get one. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get one. Who would have thought?
Let's go.
Yuri! It's terrible!
Yes, this game is terrible.
The Union and Palestrale are squaring off against each other with Hopeful and Blastia! The Dawn is back, but something's not right!
So, you made it back in time. Looks like my hunch was right, though.
What do you mean, your hunch?
He's been planning for this to end in his death all along.
What? Why would he want to do something like that?
To set things right?
Bellius died because of Harry's rash behavior. She's the Duce of Nordopolica. You can't just say, sorry, I got some bad information, which means there's gotta be compensation to make up for losing Bellius.
So the price Don mentioned back at the Manor of the Wicked was...
His own life. Once he made up his mind to sacrifice himself, taking down Jaeger wasn't a problem. Even if it meant going against the laws.
No! He can't do that!
There has to be some other way.
Both sides are at the breaking point, though. This thing could go off at the drop of a hat. And if it starts, it'll mean all-out war between the Union and Palestrale.
I'm not sure we have the time to find some other way.
I'm going with Carol.
So I want to heal up. Alright, fine.
Hang in there, kid. You're a boss now, right?
But it's like there's nothing I can do on my own.
So then ask for help. That's what friends are for, right?
Don!
Take good care of them. They'll be there whenever you need them.
I'm coming with you.
Like hell you are! Well, old man, it's been fun.
Raven, you better nail Jaeger for me.
That's a heavy load for somebody like me.
You're the only one I can ask.
White Horse.
Little lady, try going underground through the storeroom in the city's tavern. There's a wall there inscribed with Ifrid's name. If you're his granddaughter, it ain't a bad idea to take a glimpse at the kind of things he did and how he lived. We're so grateful for everything your darling grandson's done to us. Really.
The boy has made a mess of things. He may be my idiot grandson, but he's also a full member of the Union, and it falls upon any leader to take responsibility for the mistakes of their people. So say the laws. Take me, then. Let my head atone for Bellius.
Don.
Idiot. These guilds, they're all filled with nutcases.
Yeah. Like, look, I understand in principle why this is happening, but it's also really fucking stupid in this particular situation because the peace treaty between the Empire and the Union was with the Dawn, meaning that's probably going to fall apart now, which is what the Empire clearly wants, given that they were fucking around in Palestrale anyway. This is just not smart.
So, who's gonna be my second?
it would be my honor.
Yeah, of course it's Yuri and not someone who was a better friend of his. Not that I mind, but...
Guess you're stuck doing a job nobody much wants.
You too.
No kidding. Yuri, I was looking forward to watching you go places. I'll make sure to save you a spot in hell.
I don't think they'd let me into the hell you're going to.
I won't forget that attitude, boy.
And I won't forget your resolve, Don Whitehorse.
Dawn! Listen up. You all gotta stand on your own 2 feet from here on. There's a new age coming, so get out there and make it for yourselves.
Everyone here seems to have calmed down.
Unfortunately, well, maybe fortunately.
Feels more like they're expecting the end of the world.
Yeah?
Carol's been taking the Dawn's passing pretty hard, too.
Can you blame him? He was his idol.
And it looks like things are keeping the old man busy. I guess it comes with being a member of Altosk.
Huh.
I haven't seen Patty for a while now.
She might be in the sewer tunnels.
Oh, right. That's what...
He gave up his own life to make amends for what happened. The guilds take their laws pretty seriously.
The pride of living by the laws of the guild. Taking responsibility. Accepting the choices he'd made. The Dawn practiced what he preached.
And he was willing to stake his life on those beliefs.
Responsibility. Choices.
I've got to get these things figured out myself. Best to start with our guild. With Brave Vesperia.
Yuri? Where?
Just going for a walk.
Who are you gonna kill this time?
Carol.
Carol.
Now my hands have killed someone I never wanted to kill. Dawn, that feeling still hasn't left my hands. You really were a piece of work, old man.
I need to find a save station. I really hate ending the stream so soon, but I am way more exhausted than I thought I was, and I keep zoning out. And at this rate, I'm gonna fall asleep on stream, and I am so sorry about that, guys. Ugh. I am seeing... Oh, hey, Carol. I'm seeing a doctor about my inability to sleep this week, so... Hopefully,
there wasn't anything I could do.
I can get that sorted so I don't have these issues of being exhausted, you know?
And all the rest of you, you'd all made up your minds and did what you could. Nobody in this town's gonna listen to anything I've got, so I was thinking I should try talking with Palestrale instead. But they might be done talking and just attack anyway. When I thought that, I was too scared to go alone. So I ended up not going at all. I'm not good for anything.
What about Judy? Weren't you gonna look for her?
I can't. I can't go with you anymore, Yuri. Just not cut out to be the boss of a guild.
Is that it then? Is that all guilds and brave Vesperia mean to you? Just walking away from the dream like that?
But I wanted to be the best guild! To be useful to the Dawn! For him to notice me! He's been a role model for me, and now he's not around.
So you're just gonna pack it up and quit? Just what was it the Dawn died for? You, of all people, should know the answer to that.
You can always do everything you want, Yuri! You never understand how I feel! I'm not tough like you! There's no way I can be like you and the Dawn! It's over! Our guild is...
Carol! Don't you remember all the Dawn told you? Did you forget his resolve? As a member of our guild, I'm going to Mount Temsa to find Judy.
Huh?
Brave Vesperia will go on. Even if you don't, this guild is more than just you now.
I don't want to run away. I don't want to, but...
Let's go to the inn. There's definitely a save station at the inn. Again, I am so sorry for ending so abruptly, but like I said, I did not get as much sleep as I thought I did. There will not be a stream next Saturday because the sleep study is Friday night to Saturday morning, and, well, I'll figure things out from there, but next Saturday we will be doing our special anniversary stream, so look forward to that. But I'm not sure when, but I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.